It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break! Ready!
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Picked up by the Rams. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 33 on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, Purdy. That's caught for the 1st. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready?
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the gun is Purdy. And they're going to take this in. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Through the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line.
Ready.
39 yards. And the 49er first down.
On the set.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er first down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Now Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 24. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Here we go.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Set.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 38. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Out come the Rams on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finding Pearsall. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go! Ready?
Play action now with Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a 49er first down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Slot man in motion left. From the 25 on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all.
Personal foul.
Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Purdy to throw it. And they're going to take this in for the... First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
A give left side to McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That throw finds Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. That's incomplete left side. That throw is looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Slot receiver headed left. Back to throw it. He gets a lot behind one. Deep down. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Gets in. Touchdown, Sam. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Set.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.